crossing into the Mexican border now, where we're about to venture on some spirited driving. Should be quite fun. What's going on, fellow Redliners? Middle of April here, beautiful spring weather, sunny, warm. So what I plan to do today is, first of all, switch the winter wheels off the Jenny and switch it into the summer. So let's open up the garage here. Obviously I'm in a nice t-shirt here. We got some tropical, beautiful weather outside. Here, just opening it up here. Let's take a quick peek together. The fuck? Oh! More fucking snow. Love it. Feels like spring, doesn't it? Welcome to the Arctic. What's going on, fellow Redliners? Pretty early in the morning here. Drove out into the country. My buddy's just out there going to the bathroom real quick. What we're doing is we're going to pick up his car from storage. Should be fun. I actually have a pretty funny prank that I want to play on him. So basically, obviously it's been in storage for the past 6 months out here. So I brought my old battery charger, my jumper I mean, which is, I don't know, basically I've jumped the GTR with this probably over like 30-40 times, and it's crap now. And it doesn't really have any peak voltage to it anymore, so it doesn't jump cars very effectively or at all. I charged up anyways, and I'm planning to tell him that this is the only one that I brought, and obviously his car will probably not start with this, although I did buy a new one in the fall, and that one's much more advanced one. It has like an electronic gauge and everything, but I'm going to try and jump it with this, which is not going to work, and I plan to prank him with it. It should be fun. Should be a fun day. Should be a pretty loud cold start, so yeah, here we go. It's coming down now. Let's go. So that's good. Self-destructed. And then let it sit for just a few seconds. Hopefully get. Here we go. 6-month cold starts. Did you try it? No? Not enough. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now we're gonna give this one a try because that one didn't work. So here, hang on. Let me go to the back. Okay, ready? Still at 100%. So guys, as you guys saw, it worked perfectly. He was so concerned that he wouldn't be able to get his car out, because I told him, don't bring any jumper cables, don't do anything. I brought my power pack, we're good to go. So we drove basically 2 hours out of town, or I drove 2 hours out of town. I obviously drove with him, and to bring him here to pick up his car, and he was so concerned that, you know, we wouldn't be able to jump it today. But there he goes over there, as you can see him. Yeah, the good thing about where we're at right now is that the roads out here are just phenomenal. There's some very, very nice Mexican roads. Actually, the Mexican border is just about a mile down the road here, and it's just fantastic. We're probably going to hit those roads up. We're just going to let this his speed just warm up a little bit. It's a speed 3 in case you guys don't know what it is. We're gonna obviously let it warm up before we start hammering on both the cars, but I'm quite excited to do that, and you know, it should be a fun rest of the day. Came down here to the water. You can see some melt. You can probably see some polar bears there in the background in the Arctic here. There's ice as far as the eye can see. So we just picked up his car. We came out here to the Arctic. Yeah. Look at the background. This is
beautiful day.
Oh yeah, look at that. There we go. Great day. See how excited he is. He's been waiting for this day for a while. So.
Oh yeah. 5 months of winter finally happened. You know.
Done.
Good
Done.
day. It's a good day.
So look I mean, it's beautifully freezing right now, but really not a good way to start the year because it's actually really cold. Like our hands are freezing, so probably gonna run back. Cars are up there. All right, so we got the two cars parked up real close together. The reason is because the air compressor that we're using is powered up by my car in there. And the reason behind that is because we're going around to each individual tire to make sure that the pressures are right before we head out to Mexico. And as you can see, the rear one here is only, well, it's a little low. It's sitting at 20. We're trying to get it up to around 28, 29 PSI. So what we do, just turn it on. And then we're just gonna let it, you know, fill up and then move on to the next tire. Before we leave to Mexico, we do a quick tour around James's Speed 3 here. You can walk us through.
Yeah, it's a 2008.5 Speed 3. Pretty standard stuff done to it. Aftermarket shocks, Coney Yellows, lowered an inch.
Definitely can't see those because it's way too low.
Yep. Pretty standard, basic bolt-ons, CV intake, 4-sport turbo.
Look at this huge thing right here sticking out.
Rear motor mount, just stuff to improve the handling a little. Yeah, MSR wheels. Gotta have those mud flaps, you know, get extra horsepower when you can.
And in case you guys can't tell, this car is incredibly low. Like, look, this is, my fist barely fits under. So it's maybe a fist above the ground, which obviously is not great for street driving, especially in the winter. That's why, one of the reasons why it's stored. So yeah. We're excited to head out to Mexico. All right, ready. We're gonna see if it boots up here. What? As if it actually turned on.
It's fucking legend, bro.
What?
That's a good quality. You know you got a good battery.
That's a really good battery. So basically, to give you guys background, we basically drove 5 minutes of just baby driving all the way here, and somehow it turned on. Surprising, but yeah. Anyways. Let's head out to Mexico. As you can see, we're in the Mexican mountains, of course. We're going up the mountain, just about to enter and cross over the back. It's a secret, you know, back area into Mexico here. So it should be quite fun. You guys should see the footage coming up right here. Redliners, we made it out to Mexico here. We got the mic set up right here. We're gonna tag James's car with the GoPro. It's actually already set up. What we're thinking is putting the mic right beside the exhaust so you guys should hear some good exhaust sounds, and I'll probably be driving ahead, so you'll probably get a shot of both this car and my car in one shot, hopefully. That's the idea. Let's see if it happens. Here we go.